Okay, I hope I'm in, but I'm going to do a wrap up of our entire trip returning the boat with John and Louie. We had a great trip, a great time with the guys, a lot of fun, very knowledgeable boaters, big help to me. But anyway, I summed up a couple of highlights in the trip. We did the whole trip in 12 legs. It took us 15 days because of weather that we got followed up on, but the trip itself was 12 days. When Dawn and I brought the boat down, it took us 15 days. So we made it a little quicker than before. Want to talk about the slow passes again. It's a pain in the ass. In Florida, you got to keep slowing down to pass people, and let me tell you, they get very upset if you don't. We had one guy throw a sinker at the boat. He didn't like our pass, and another guy effed me off because he wouldn't answer me. I asked for a slow pass or a high-speed pass, and he freaked out. But so you get what you get. But anyway, overall, they're really nice and friendly down there. We had a couple of cool things that happened to us. We had a great send-off from my sister in Stewart, and we love the marina in Stewart. Dawn and I went down there, and I'd like to go return to that marina. But they're all filling up, so I probably won't get the slip back. So, but anyway, day one, we went from Stewart to Titusville, which is right behind the Cape Canaveral, and met up with my cousin Jackie, who drove us around and gave us t-shirts and all this cool stuff. And he goes, "Hey, there's a space launch rocket going off tonight. Because you want to see it?" I said, "Hell yeah," So we watched a rocket take off. It was an unmanned rocket. They were shooting up satellites, but we got to watch it take off, and it's cool because it was a small rocket, but you could actually feel it on your chest, even though we were, probably 100 miles away from it or whatever we were by the time the thing got up. And we did a video of that. We saw that on Facebook, and that was neat. Next day, we went to St. Augustine, which always is, again, St. Augustine, freaking love St. Augustine. We had a ball there. We walked the walking mall and went to a nice restaurant, sat at the bar and had some drinks. We did a lot of sitting at bars and having drinks. But let me tell you, when you're sitting for 6 to 8 hours on the boat, as soon as you land, it's nice to go and have something somewhere. Then another highlight, we went to Southport and met up with a friend of ours that just built a house down there, Dawn. And we got a tour of the house. She took us all around Southport, a beautiful town. The house is absolutely gorgeous. We're really happy for them. It's still not 100% furnished because they just finished and they're still working on stuff. But really, really neat, fun time. So I want to do a shout out to Dawn. Thank you for your hospitality and bringing us all around looking for pots for the boat. We went to all kinds of stuff because we lost the water heater on the boat. It was leaking on the hot water side. We didn't lose water, just hot water. And we were trying to get a valve fixed, and everything's in metric, so nobody had anything anywhere. So I got to order it, I guess. And we went to Oriental, North Carolina, which was a new stop for me. And it was Johnny's Call. Cool little marina, tucked way in, and it was so shallow we backed into the dock. They had a pool there, that was fun. But in the morning, we asked the marina guys, "Hey, do you have a skiff or something that you can tow me out into the deeper water to stop?" Because I was on bottom, right? And I didn't want to fire the engines up and suck all that crap through my engines. So what we did, we got up early, and I had the guys pull the boat out. We were on poles and push the boat out into a little deeper water. When I got to about 4.5 feet, I fired the engines up and we went. So it turned out it wasn't a real big deal, but still it was pretty shallow. But they were really nice down there. Then another stop, one of my favorites, going and coming again, Solomon Islands, and that I believe is Maryland. I think is this. I don't know if it's Virginia or Maryland. Hang on, I got it. It was Solomon's. Maryland. It is Maryland. But best safe harbor, the whole coast. None of the safe harbors gave me any of my free nights other than this one. And they did it the same way going down. They were the only ones that honored their free nights safe harbor. They ought to just give us a discount and do away with the free nights, because free nights are a joke. You don't get them. They have blackout days, which is basically when you're boating. If you want to go in the middle of winter and knock through the ice, they'll give you a free slip, I guess. But anyway, and unfortunately we had crummy weather there, but a beautiful, beautiful restaurant. We sat and ate really good food. Unfortunately, we pushed on early in the morning. We got there late. Got there at 5 o'clock, and place was closed, and they waited for us to tie us up. And then we pushed on, and we went up to C&D Canal at Chaffetz Marina, which is by far the cheapest fuel price I found, both going and coming. So anybody going